So, Itas?
Good evening, my non-existent viewers. We are here in my car. We just saw the long-awaited, it's finally here, Deadpool and Wolverine. I almost bumped into that thing. My bad. All right.
Moron.
This, I know I did not make my, back in January when I did, like, my most anticipated movies of the year list. I didn't make that, like, a ranked list. It wasn't, like, a top 9. It was just simply my 9 most anticipated movies of the year list. But this was my most anticipated movie of the summer. What about yours, Eric?
I thought this movie would flop. Let's be real. With Disney getting involved and there being actually a lot of fucking red tape. For several reasons. But, you know, it's Ryan fucking Reynolds.
Absolutely. And Hugh freaking Jackman.
There's no such thing as red tape when it comes to either of them.
I wouldn't be surprised if they made a 4th film, because this film is actually crushing it in the box office, which is awesome.
There are already rumors of Deadpool 4 with Reynolds, Jackman, and our new Spidey boy.
Oh yes, I've been wanting to see Spider-Man in the same movie with Deadpool for a very long time now. Obviously, like not a Deadpool versus Spider-Man movie, because that would totally not be a fair match. Them is like a buddy cop comedy.
Well, it's more like all three of them are going to be in the movie together.
That's right. But anyways,
well, mostly because it's more like Jackman and Reynolds just want to fucking team up on the poor kid and just abuse him.
Oh no. Yeah, well, anyways,
That's the joke.
And Eric, what did you think of the action scenes? Honestly, even by like the franchise's standards, like I was blown away. And like, you know, this film, like again, it's the first R-rated MCU movie, technically. What has been seen cannot be unseen.
Oh, absolutely not.
And I love how this, you know, obviously the meta jokes with Deadpool. He's the mark of the mouth. You know him, you love him. He just pokes fun at everything.
Like Truthful Timmy, blowjob queen from Saskatchewan.
And you guys saw the commercials for the movie, like, you know, the dog pool, like the super ugly dog that with a tongue sticking out of this movie.
Yeah, and that dog is actually the world's ugliest dog.
Yeah, and it's Ryan Reynolds' actual dog, apparently.
Yep.
The one, like, not really an issue, just more of a nitpick than anything else. I feel like the movie feels a little too fast than it actually is. Like, I mean, there was one point where without spoiling it, I thought the movie was gonna end right there and then, or end like sooner than it actually did, but it kept going a little bit, kind of like subverted my expectations. But I'm glad that it didn't.
Oh yeah.
And yes, stick around for the credits.
Oh god, abso-fucking-lutely. Stick around not just for the credits, but the post-credits.
Yes.
Oh my god. Oh.
And yeah, I know this is the only MCU movie that's coming out this year. I feel like the past few years have just been so hit and miss. Not just with, like, you know, the MCU, but just like Marvel movies just in general. Like, you know, last year we had Across the Spider-Verse, which was personally my favorite movie of 2023. And, you know, Guardians 3, which was also fantastic. But then we also had the Marvels and Quantumania, and the certain other Sony-produced Marvel movie that we don't speak of.
Quantumania. You know they couldn't have done it without Bill fucking Murray!
Yeah, that's right. Oh yeah, Bill Murray was in that movie.
Yep.
That movie was so forgettable. I forgot that Bill Murray was in it.
How could
What
you?
is wrong with me?
How fucking could you?
They played with the whole multiverse concept and also mocked it at the same time.
Of course, because it's fucking Deadpool.
And everything else that the MCU has been doing. Like, you know, Disney definitely had some guts for making this. And I'm really glad that I did.
Yeah, Marvel was already being owned by Disney for how many Avenger movies?
That's a really good question. I think since like 2015 or 16, if not longer.
And if you really think about it, the amount of booze that's been shown in those movies, I mean, then granted, there wasn't as much gore. Till Reynolds decided to, you know, shove his cock straight into Walt Disney's fucking cryogenic skull.
This.
Say, fuck the mouse. I'm gonna fuck the mouse. And decided to just say, fuck you all. And had fun.
Good thing my channel's not monetized.
Fuck monetization.
I've read the comic. I want to see the MCU just end with an adaptation of Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe.
Yeah, well, eventually.
The studio will realize, okay, we can't do this anymore. We gotta end it. But how? Like this.
Now that we've given Deadpool the adamantium blades, now we can finally get people to start talking about the questions of which one's stronger, adamantium or vibranium?
Oh yeah, that's a good
Because
one.
now that everything's finally coming full circle in the MCU, the X-Men and Avengers, and now Deadpool has tied everything together. Can finally fucking learn which one's stronger. I would actually love to know the answer to that. So what do you think, V? Which one is stronger?
Oh, that's a good one, because I'm so used to like vibranium. I'm still like not as familiar with adamantium. Is that how you pronounce it?
Adamantium.
Adamantium.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because he gets adamantium katanas in this movie. Yeah.
I mean, if you actually think about it, we technically have seen Wolverine's adamantium claws be broken before.
Oh yeah.
I forget which fucking X-Men movie that was, or if it even was an X-Men movie. We've seen the Cap's shield get decimated by fucking Thanos.
Yeah, of course.
Easy clap.
Yeah. Let's see if it gets destroyed
Each
again.
cut that shit like fucking pizza.
Let's see if it gets cut again when Captain America Brave New World this February.
So now that's actually got me thinking of what Thanos' weapon was made of.
Oh right, yeah, that like the double sword that he has.
Mm-hmm.
Could be something not even from Earth, because you know he's
Obviously not from fucking Earth.
I want to throw Deadpool Wolverine on y'all scale 0 to 9.
Why
Absolutely.
out of 9? Why out of 9?
Oh, I changed my rating scale. Like I used to use the 0 to the 10 scale, but you know, make it more appropriate my channel to be 9. I decided like do a 0 to 9 scale, like because my old scale like 0s and 1s and 2 out of 10s would be like, oh, I hated it, but a 9 or a 10 out of 10 would be like, oh, I loved it. But it's like, why do I have 3 different like rating like sizes like for like films that I hate and like 2 that I love? So I decided like switch.
Okay.
So yeah, not that different from my old rating scale.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'd give it an 8 out of 9.
Yes, it's a fantastic film. I think it's my favorite film of the year so far. I might see it again pretty soon. This is your second time seeing it, Eric.
Yes.
And we saw it in 3D too. And I usually think 3D is overrated
Nope.
in movies.
You gotta find the right ones.
Right.
Because it's more like if you watch commercials of movies and you think, this would definitely look better in 3D. And if there is a 3D that comes out for it, absolutely fucking see the 3D. I still remember Alice in Wonderland in 3D. Not Alice Through the Looking Glass, but Alice in Wonderland long fucking time ago. Oh my god.
The live action one directed by Tim Burton.
Yes.
Oh, I still haven't seen it.
Oh boy. You are putz for not having seen it.
Okay. Thank you for watching this video. And Eric, thanks again for joining us.
You're very welcome. Fuck you.
Oh wait. You non-existent viewers have a good night and stay beastly.